I have several friends who are now in political comms, but they started out in journalism. And I will say that those are always the best political comms people I work with personally, are the folks who used to be journalists because they have an understanding of how the newsroom works. They send press releases in a way that they know that gives the information the way that you need it. They don't send emails that say, please see attached press release, and then have the entire thing in the PDF. They put the information that is key in the email. They also, like, they're still doing their job to make sure that that they want you to show their candidate in the best possible light, but they are fair and understanding. And I feel like that's been my experience, that those political comms are great. I think that for me, the stepping stones to being able to do political coverage, to be able to moderate debates, started when I was in college. I reported for student media, both television and print. And I did the basics of covering student government, right? Like, even those things prepare you for reporting on politics at bigger and bigger stages. You all are really lucky where you are in the center of politics, the political world. And so you have so many opportunities to really go after some of the big names and big candidates. I would say my biggest word of wisdom is let somebody else tell you no. Don't tell yourself no. You have to get out there and send an email. I interviewed President Biden when I was still in college. I interviewed, then Vice President Biden when I was in college. I interviewed Governor Pence while I was still in college. He was the Indiana governor at the time. If you don't send the email, you're definitely not getting the interview. But if you make the calls and start those conversations with their people early on, if you're bold, if you're audacious, sometimes that audacity pays off. I did the same thing when I was an intern. I would cold email people in the building. I had breakfast with Gayle King. I had lunch with Anthony Mason. And it's because I had the audacity to send emails and just ask people if they would do an interview, ask people if they would sit down with me for time. So have the audacity.